Okay guys, in this section you're gonna write your first PHP program. Now in order to write your first PHP program, you need to know the basics of HTML. If you don't know the basics of HTML, you shouldn't be following this course. You should go learn the basics and then come back to this course. Okay, I'm gonna paste some HTML code here, and then for the title I'm gonna say first PHP program. Okay, and then now the important thing to do inside the body, we want to put our PHP code, but we can't just put it the way we like. We need to follow the proper syntax. So in order to indicate to the browser that this is PHP, we're gonna do it like this: question mark and then PHP, and then another question mark, then the closing up. Anything that is within inside these arrows will be considered PHP code. So now I'm just gonna type echo hello world, put a semicolon at the end. Now this statement here means that you want the browser to print anything that's inside these codes here. In this case it's hello world. So this means that when the browser runs, it's gonna display hello world. And it's also important to put the semicolon here at the end to indicate that this is the end of your statement. Okay, now I'm done coding this, so I'm gonna save it. Now when I save this file, it's important to not just save it anywhere. We need to save it in a location where the Apache server can find it. Okay, so I'm gonna click save as, and then I'm gonna go to where I've installed XAMPP. Okay, here, and then inside that folder there's where it's written htdocs. I'm gonna go there, and then now I'm gonna create a folder. I'm just gonna call it first. Okay, and then now this means, you see this folder htdocs, it means that this is where Apache will find the web files. Okay, so for example, when you want to go to, let's say, a website called first, there must be a folder called first here, and then inside, and then inside that folder it's gonna find some relevant files. So I'm gonna click first, and then now the important thing is I must name my file index. This is really important because this means that if you go to the browser and look for first, it's gonna automatically look for index.php. So I'm just gonna save it here. I'm gonna go to my browser, and then now what I'm gonna type here is localhost 8080 and then /first. Press enter. Now we can see that our PHP script has successfully ran. Now you can also print out HTML code here. Let's say, for example, I want to print out large words. I can use the h1 tag for HTML like this, and then now if I go back here, you can see the words are now bigger. Okay, I can also, if I want to underline, I can also put a U here, the U tag, and then if I refresh, the word is now underlined. So yeah, when it comes to setting up your PHP, this is it. I'm gonna go to the next tutorial where I'm gonna go more in depth on how to use PHP. I'll see you on the next tutorial.